Hey, it's Sebastian for the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I have the pleasure to be joined by...
Hey, Courtney Cox and Burning Witches.
I got the news yesterday from one of the PRs about the album, and it's like mega exciting. And then you dropped the Inquisition... Yeah, I can't even talk. Inquisition video.
I know, it's a hard one.
I can't speak properly, man. And it's been out less than 24 hours. How pleasing is it for the reviews and that you're getting already?
I mean, God, even since I woke up around like 6, because, it's all PR right now. I mean, we've been sitting on this for a bit, so it's just been like just waiting and waiting. So it's been so magical, no pun intended, just for it to finally be out. So
amazing. And I mean, Brandon Richards always produce amazing videos. How long did Inquisition take, and how much do you enjoy doing a film shoot yourself?
You know what? I've been reading comments all day, and of course, it's all like the keyboard warriors, like, "Oh yeah, AI is great." I'm like, "No, we were there all effing day."
Yeah, man, I know. I've read them
fire too. And this and that, like all day recording that, and like the outcome is just brilliant. I'm so excited for it.
I've read them too. You're always going to get your haters and your keyboard warriors, aren't you? It happens, man. But fuck them.
Exactly, fuck them.
I read the AI bit, and I'm like.
No. Like, I'm behind the scenes. I can't release it yet, but yeah, it will be out. We were there all fucking day.
That's what I was going to ask you, right? I was going to ask you should do like a behind the scenes video documentary for these naysayers. Say, well, look.
I remember even for like the guitar bits where you see the fire behind me, we had like 1 or 2 takes, and then we had to leave the room because there was no ventilation, right. So we would suffocate. So we had to run out.
All right. So Laura and Lala, they really like get into the role, don't they? They totally nailed it. I mean, they should be actresses as well as musicians. What do you think?
I know, right? And that was the first time I've ever seen Laura wearing white. For the whole like virgin, like sacrifice. Right. Musician. So yeah, it was great. Yeah, they really got into the role. And I'm just the queen at the end sitting on the throne. I'm like, all right. I had to wear this like big white wig from, back in the day to just be time savvy of everything. Yeah. Man, I think I still had pain from wearing that.
So how many days ago was it you actually filmed it? Was it like really recently?
No. God, everything runs together right now.
Yeah.
We filmed that. God, when was that? I don't know off the top of my head. It was like late February, March.
Okay.
With touring and shows, you just have to, because we're constantly on the go. So it's like trying to find the time in between. It's just go. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have an exact time, but.
So you've been sitting on that then quite a while. So I bet it's been like really infuriating. You've been like, I want to get this video out now. Let's get it out. Yeah.
I know, especially when you talk to friends, musician friends, everyone in the business, like, hey, what's going on? Like, oh, nothing.
Yeah. All right. So the album's actually called Inquisition. Can we expect any more videos before release day? It's the 22nd, isn't it? August. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okie dokie. You can't like give us a clue. No,
I can't. But but yes.
Okay. The album comes out in many different formats. Do you keep any of them for yourself, like as a fan sort of thing? Like they're doing a box sort of thing and things like that.
Oh yes. Like I make sure I have one of each.
Do you really? Yeah.
I was like, I'm fangirl of like the band I'm in.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But it's just kind of like a memory thing, so that down the line I'm like the cool grandma. Like back in my day, this is me.
Exactly. Let's go into the album a little bit then. Did you guys have a lot of input into the album artwork itself? When was it done by an artist, or dare I ask, AI?
Oh God, no AI. We have an artist, and God, his name escapes me right now, and it's terrible for an interview. It's on social media and all that stuff. He's pretty much done every album, and he paints everything by hand. And he's just fucking amazing. And we have to send like headshots in. And if you see the previous albums, it's kind of like a ongoing theme that the faces of the band members are in the background somewhat, or this and that. But he just completely knocked it out of the park with this one. And yeah, I know there's like so much drama online with bands. I'm not gonna say the band I've been reading about for the last 2 days, but just so much drama with AI and stuff. But we're fortunate to have a guy that literally just paints everything, does everything properly, old school, and couldn't ask for more.
That's how it should be, yeah, totally. And I think it would really make a good back tattoo. I mean, any of you ladies up for having the back tattoo of that on the back? After a night on the beer?
I have too many freckles, it won't work.
But it would, though, be making me.
You know what, there will be that one dedicated fan that'll probably show up to a meet and greet that we have to sign. Just hopefully it's not on his ass, so.
Yeah. Hopefully not. I'd be giving him ideas now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So you've been with the Witches a while now. Do you still feel like you've been fully accepted by the band's hardcore fans?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really close friends with the band for years. Like, we met on tour when I was in the Maidens. I think it was during their first release, and we just kept in touch for years. I did a guest solo on their Hexenhammer record. I did some things during COVID with them. And then, fast forward, here I am in the band as Witch, which I think it should have happened earlier, but I was too stupid at the time. But yeah, and even stepping into, a force that is the Witches, you're always kind of the people that I'm not their cup of tea. And you know what? I really don't give a fuck. Everyone has their favorites from this and that, but I've been in the business a long time, and I'm just here to play guitar and be involved writing the best music that we can. And I went through high school once. I'm not here for a popularity contest.
Exactly, yeah. All right. So, like you say, you're constantly working, you're constantly on the road. There's a big US tour coming up. Is there a specific place you're looking forward to playing live? And are your family and friends going to be attending?
Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah. Finally.
They'll all be there.
Oh, yeah. My whole family will be there. It'll probably be my mom in the front row crying during the heaviest song, too. Like, Mom, stop crying.
Amazing. Okay. Am I right saying you're going to have Hammerkin supporting you in the European tour?
Yes, and then I think towards the end we're actually hitting the UK again. The last time we were there, we were supporting KK's Priest, so it's good to be back.
Hopefully they'll get to Manchester. You're not coming up any further than Manchester this time, no, sadly.
Oh, I don't think so. But you never know.
You never know.
I fill up.
But yeah, so how do you keep your energy up then? And I mean, like I say, you've been doing this a long time. Have you sort of like calmed down a lot? I mean, do you have a JD before you go on stage these days, or are you just like, no, chill?
Yeah, I know I'm getting old now, but it's just, the big thing, especially when we're on these like long runs, is just like sleep, most important. Back in the day when I was in my 20s, like, what was sleep, But pre-show kind of things, just we all chill backstage in the green room and just get ready to put on the best show we can. And then afterwards, maybe the JD will come out here and there. But yeah, we're just, completely focused on our brand and just bring the best show and energy that we can every night.
So do you have a pre-show ritual before you go on stage, make a hugs or anything like that?
Well, I mean, it's not 1986 anymore, so pretty much everyone's just on their phone backstage.
Just quickly send this, yeah.
Our main thing, like, when we're finally ready to go, and we had our pre-show peas and all that stuff. We fist bump each other, like, have a good show, and then it's on. So,
what about keeping and pushing your skills and style forward after years in the industry? I mean, are you always learning? Are you always changing? I mean.
Well, you have to. Like, there's some people like, oh, this person's a god. And like, no one really masters their instrument because there's always improvement. Just keep playing, whether it's practicing or jamming along to your favorite tunes and stuff. It's like, I wake up and I'm not the one to sit down and practice scales and metronome and all that stuff. I just put on my favorite tunes from, since I got into music, just play along. And even through that, you kind of find inspiration in mixing genres and this and that. And yeah, you can never stop learning. push yourself to be better than you were the previous day.
It's like anything in life, yeah. You got to push yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so what was the first album you ever brought then?
Well, here's the thing. This is where it kind of gets weird because, I was born in '89, so my growing up years, or the main years growing up, 90s bubblegum pop.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get into metal, my older brother was an avid metal fan, so I'd be stealing albums from him. And I think I remember earliest memory, I would have Backstreet Boys and
Right.
Kill 'Em All, and going back and forth between those two, and that was a very strange time in my life. Still love Backstreet Boys, still love. I'm a outcome of the period of, when I grew up, but yeah. And then I just latched on, and even when I got into the 2000s and stuff, I know I kind of went backwards instead of forwards. So getting into all the golden years of metal and thrash and stuff, obviously Metallica, Priest, Maiden, obviously, Overkill, Exodus, and just always kind of went backwards, which I know is not the best thing, especially there's just so much great newer music now. But for me, that's just like, it resonates with me, like,
Yeah.
The older stuff, and I hate saying that because it's still relevant even in today's times. But just man, it's great tunes, Priest, everything. Just put the albums on, and just listen over and over and over again, and it never gets old. King Diamond, just
absolutely, yeah. All right, so are you like, obviously with the Burning Witches touring a lot and everything, working a lot, are you like settled in Europe now, and that's it? You don't really go back to the States so much?
Yeah, it was rough for me because I played in the Iron Maidens for like 14 years, and then when they asked me to join, at the time I was trying to go back and forth, and it seemed like I was on a flight to Europe like every week, and it really did a toll on me mentally and physically. So I'm like, you know what? I just jumped the gun and came across the pond, and I landed in Germany, actually. The band's out of Switzerland because it's kind of nostalgia for me because my father's side of my family's from Hamburg originally. So I'm like, kind of going back to the roots.
Yeah, yeah.
And it took a bit to adjust because obviously new language, complete new way of life. I think I'm settled in now.
Cool.
But I'm hardly home. It's like I come home and do laundry, and then out I go again.
So did you manage to pick the German up pretty well then? I mean, that must have been quite difficult to learn, or I suppose if it's like in your blood, because I'm part Italian, so it's in my blood, yeah. So it's sort of like, yeah.
I said my earliest memory growing up when I was a little kid, my great-grandmother would always say, "My God, Courtney," so "My God, Courtney." And it always resonated with me, and now it makes sense, but I kind of kick myself for not realizing it. It could have been like bilingual, and
yeah.
because now meine Deutsch is still scheiße. Bullshit. But I'm learning. I make the effort.
Okay, because I mean, in Switzerland itself, it's like a mixture, isn't it? They speak German and French and all sorts of different languages.
Deutsch, even harder.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm really excited about this album coming out. You must be mega stoked. How hard is it going to be to choose like songs to play live from your new album? It's going to be really difficult, yeah.
Yeah, it's always difficult, but we always make the set list as punch-worthy. But yeah, for me, it's like I play the whole album. I played all the albums, but we only usually have like an hour and a half, so it's really tough. But you never know, but you have to come out to a live show and you'll find out.
Exactly, this is it. And on release day, I know it's a way off. Would you like do like a live stream or something? Are you going to do something on social media, or is it too far ahead?
I think great idea, but it kind of depends on the venue.
Where you are.
This and that, yeah.
If you could have a jam session then with 3 musicians that are alive, who would you choose?
Tom Hunting, Exodus drums. Let's say Andy LaRock guitar with me. And I really think he's got a question. I'm trying to think vocal wise. Shit, I don't know. Because then you're also thinking like, oh, you got to name your friends because if they don't hack you in 5 seconds. Yeah, the vocals are the hard one. Fun.
King Diamond.
Yeah, King Diamond. Perfect, thank you.
Sorted. All right. If there was a song then, like a totally made up song about your personality, what would it be called?
That shit crazy.
Great answers. Yeah, the last song you listened to today.
Inquisition.
Better comment.
All right now, so you have to check the video again before you post, and yeah.
Well, I want to congratulate you so much on the album. Thank you so much for this interview. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
Yes, please give the new title track Inquisition a listen. Pre-orders are going for the new album that drops August 22nd. And yeah, we'll see you on the road.